Shalom. First and foremost, I give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahweh Shai, Baal Shem Kwakar Dash, and double honor to the elder apostles and the elders of GMS. Peace, salutations, blessings to Akim, Laban is true. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Alright, and I title this lesson, Filthy Conversation Equals Fire. Alright. And as we know, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, alright, by this word, we understand, what is to come, alright, the heralding of the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, alright, but in order for that to take place, we about to go through some difficult times, the beginning of sorrows, Jacob's trouble, alright, leading all the way up into, the salvation of the elect and, the destruction that is going to take place throughout the earth, but mainly over here in America, which is Babylon the Great and spiritual Sodom in Egypt. All right, so this is a little, quick lesson, a little one to be edifying through the Spirit, I'm going to start 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 5. All right, I'll start verse 4. For if the Most High spared not the angels that sin, but cast them down to hell, the angels going into, the Israelites, the messengers, all right, cast them down to hell, we in this hellacious condition, in this flesh, all right, the chains of darkness, all right, so, and delivered them into the chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah, a person, a preacher of righteousness, all right, and, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, hey, brought forth the flood, destroyed the whole world except for, Noah and his family and the animals. All right. I was just going to go into, it said a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. All right. Again, people living after, the ways of the flesh, the ways of the world. All right. Which, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, we see that light. We have, it's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to direct, Yahweh Shem Yahshai direct our paths. Though we in this wicked flesh, though we're prone to, fall, hey, we have hope, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, while rest of the world, the 2/3, all right, they falling after the ways of Esau, Edom, the ways of death. All right, and that's exactly where the ways of the world is going to lead, the 2/3. All right. Verse 6, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that should live ungodly. It say things are written aforetime, written for our learning, roughly paraphrasing that. All right. So the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, has made examples throughout the earth, before, the flood, all right, Sodom and Gomorrah, okay. But he also has, made known, the deliverance of the righteous, all right, in times of need, when brothers, needed help from on high, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahshai came through, all right, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, in that fire, all right, you know what I mean? That's the mindset of the hopeful elect. No matter what happened, we know the script. We know, referring to Revelation 12, verse 12, that these devils are about to come down with that great wrath. All right. but we have hope in Yahweh Shem Yahshai. All right, continuing on, verse 7, and delivered just Lot. All right, because Lot was, just. He was righteous in the eyes of Yahweh. It says, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. All right, and Lot, in Sodom and Gomorrah, Lot was, he was vexed with the manner of life, the way of life of the wicked. And again, Sodom got its name because of their sodomite activities. And, you see in America, Babylon the Great, that whore, pushing forth the same abominations of old. All right, that's why in Revelation, referred to America as spiritual Sodom. All right, because of the activities that are taking place, because of the laws set forth, and Egypt because of the bondage. All right, and to this day, we are all debt slaves. We are all slaves to the system. In order to function in society, you have to, go to work. You have to labor. You have to pay bills. You have to pay, these taxes. All right. Let's see here. 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 8. For the righteous man dwell among them, and seeing and hearing. All right. He saw, and he had to hear about it. And same thing in the world we in now. All right. And we see how these devils blaspheme this shit, throughout the media, TV, all over. All right, they all so proud about their wickedness, but that's traits of the devil. All right, and just like I say, Esau had been made bare. Hey, through the spirit power of Shashai, these devils have been made, have been made bare. Have been can't think of the word I'm looking for, but continue on and say. It say, and seeing and hearing vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. All right. So the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. All right, and we know, going back to verse 7, how talking about the filthy conversation of the wicked going into the manner of life. But, it ain't that hard to tell, who is of the world, who isn't. All right, based on, just their general conversation. All right, their general conversation, is going to be based on, their worldly character or whatever. We understand, hey, these devils be lying. Though we come crouching, you know what I mean? All right, but that next precept I was gonna get will tie into this. Isaiah chapter 8 verse 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, is because there is no light in them. And as you can see, the masses, the people on this earth, there's no light in them. They ain't speaking according to the law and the testimony of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right, they ain't speaking about these prophecies. You got your so-called Christians, pork chop pastors, and so-called woke individuals. Hey, they all have an idea of what's going on, but it ain't according to the will of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. And you got a lot of these people leaning on their own understanding. Again, that plantation Christianity, that pretty much the doctrine, they push. God love everybody, everybody can repent, yada yada. Basically lean on your own understanding. When it clearly say in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5, trust in the Lord Yahweh and lean not on our own understanding. Acknowledge him in all our ways, and he shall direct our paths. All right, and again, through the spirit power of Yahweh, we've been calling this true. All right, and we have to acknowledge, Yahweh Shemashah, for giving us, this light, this ability to receive, the report, to have the vision. All right. Therefore, being built up, you get the gift of faith, but also being built up with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Isaiah 33 verse 6. It's going to be the stability of the times. All right, the times we're in. Beginning of sorrows, Jacob trouble. The end is come. Like say Ezekiel chapter 7, the end is come. All right. And, hey, that's what it is. And as you can see, the whole world lieth in darkness. The world lieth in darkness. The people gross darkness. Roughly paraphrasing that. Hey, man, these people are so clueless. But at the end of the day, we have to be humble and grateful that Yahweh Shemashah opened our eyes, led our spirit to this light. All right, because he ain't deal so with everybody. You know what I mean? And again, we in that state of hopeful that we don't know. All we do know is, hey, we have hope. We are hoping Yahweh Shemashah. All right, the promises. All right, so I say Sirach chapter 2 verse 10. Let me get that real quick. Sirach chapter 2 verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in Yahweh Shemashah and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? So though we in this broken down, defiled flesh, our spirit, is seeking, Yahweh Shemashah, calling upon Yahweh Shemashah, giving all honor and glory unto, Yahweh Shemashah. All right, everything is of the Lord. They say his thoughts are not our thoughts. Hey man, Yahweh Shemashah, he got it set up. All right, you know what I mean? It's the setup, and we all just fulfilling a role at the end of the day. And hey, how beautiful it is. All right. But just to know, that we are hoping Yahweh Shemashah, hey, it's a beautiful thing. Let's see here. Because we know, what the scriptures say. We can see the signs of the times. We know what is in store for the future, the very near future. All right. And, just like the brothers, I think it was Apostle Ramlob. It's like I pronounce it right, but here a while back he posted a little what's it called, saying or whatever, and it's like one of the people saying, we have a not word for word, but we have we're running short on conspiracy theories, considering they're all coming to pass, something like that. All right, and though all these, blind individuals of the earth, the Lord ain't, giving, he give them that spirit of slumber. Eyes they can't see, ears that they can't hear. So they just gonna label, what Esau pushing, conspiracy theorists, yada yada. All right, but hey, man, when this shit really get to, going down like it is, like it's prophesied to, when it come to pass. All right, so I say Ezekiel 33 verse 33. When it come to pass, lo, it will come. Then they'll know, a prophet have been among them. You'll start with the elder apostles on down. And like the brothers, the brothers say, hey, it's not of us, all right? It's of the spirit of Yahweh Shai, you know. Second Ezra, chapter 15. I'll start verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Hey, we in those times. All right, and again, just like before, the times of Noah, times of Lot, Sodom and Gomorrah. Why Yahweh Shai, bring that destruction? All right, to make an example to those that are going to live ungodly for the time, hey, for the future. All right, you think, what, your son act up, do something you don't like, you whoop his ass. Why? Because you don't want, you hope that he's not going to keep doing the same thing that he did. All right? And, I had a mindset, Yahweh Shai, y'all keep messing, you keep, effing up, you gonna get the business, but hey, it's all, like I say, it's all part of the script. All right. For wickedness has seen to pollute the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. All right, and we know was that referring to Job, the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. Hey, these devil has his set time. Revelation would talk about how that devil gonna be loose for that little season. Well, we in the end of that little season. All right. 2 Thessalonians, we're talking about how the spirit of the word is gonna consume these devils. All right, and we seeing that. Just words going forth, and its word carry the spirit of Yahweh Shai. When preach sincerely and truthfully, in the spirit. All right, this word carry the spirit on it. All right, and it is consuming, Esau Edom. All right, and we seeing the telltale signs of Babylon, of Esau's kingdom, not only America, Babylon, but these other Edomite kingdoms, they crumbling. Shit is falling apart. It's a beautiful thing though. Continue on, verse 7. Therefore saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. All right, and that's the thing. All right, to be able to have the vision to understand that the wicked, the earth is getting to the hand of wicked. These devils are pushing forth nothing but wickedness, abominations. They deceive. Hide the truth. Hide the names of Yahweh Shai. Cover the faces of the judges. All right, these devils, do all sorts of wickedness. Okay, but you still got, Jake. All right, the 2/3. It's falling after the ways of the devil. All right, but hey, the water Yahweh Shai, that we are, no longer in darkness, as is the rest of the world, So, hey, shalom to the Akim, Yahweh Shai, Barakathon, the water for the precepts. Let's see if I can get some of these, it's not want to show me that, Brother Prince Yahweh, I think he got that one. Proverbs 15, was it 21? Let me pull it up here. I can't see it on here. Salakia. Yeah, this is from the brother Prince Yahweh in Proverbs 15:21. Said, folly is due to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man understanding walketh uprightly. And again, hey, once Yahweh Shah calls it is true, hey, we had that new mindset. Although again, we in this wicked ass flesh, and some brothers, are gonna fall more than others. All right, what say? Let not your sins weigh you down. Hey man, the Lord Yahweh Shai showed us mercy by giving us this wisdom. All right, and just like say, folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom. And why everybody else is just, in folly, the ways of this world, just these YouTube celebrities, these TikTok people, this is all played out. I mean, this place is sucks. You know what I mean? You don't know how many times I thought, I was like, man, it'd be so nice to be, back in like fucking ancient times where there wasn't no TV, there wasn't no electricity, and there wasn't none of this fucking corrupted devil bullshit. Alright? And it don't matter what it is, at the end of the day, Esau Edom, being the devil that he is gonna corrupt it. Alright, so that's why the scriptures say, if one, roughly paraphrasing, if one for the elect's sake, no flesh should be saved. Alright, this world is gonna continue the path that it's in underneath the rule of the wicked. There will no flesh be saved. These devils he kill everything and everyone. I mean, you see what all the animals that went extinct, the earth, polluted. This place, hey, but it's all part of the script. Esau knowing he had but a short time. That's why he's all about quantity. He ain't too worried about quality. That's why they build apartment complexes, and 15 years later they got to tear them down because they're filled with bugs, they're falling apart, broken pipes. It's all all about the money. All right, which these devils have, rape, rob, murder, steal, kill. Took over the riches of the earth. By the sword. But that's part of Esau's blessing. All right, hey, Lord, when we are that hopeful elect, at the house of David, hey, we, our blessing, it's gonna be that eternal blessing, with in the kingdom, underneath the rule of the righteous. All right, how beautiful that would be, cause we had to deal with the wicked, on a daily, and like say, hey, we vex, man, and our flesh, even our flesh vexes us because it's prone to going off, Let's see, this is Brother Prince Yahweh 8, Isaiah 65 verse 2. I spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people. And how's the Lord spread out the hands? How's Yahweh Shah spreading out his hands? By the way of the prophets, starting with the elder apostles on down like my brothers, bringing out this word. All right. It say, which walketh in a way that was not good after their own thoughts. And hey, that's again, plantation Christianity, the Babylonian way, American way, yada yada. They it's all after their own thoughts. Please themselves, take, and everything, everyone, for the most part, the people of the world, these motherfuckers, they will sell you out quicker than anything. They are so fake. They don't have no morals, no standards, And just like I say, it always say about the wicked, He not satisfied with blood. Hey, these devils, we can't even be satisfied with blood. You know what I mean? All right, same brother, Prince Yahweh. Psalms chapter 1, verse 6. For the Lord, Yahweh shall knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. All right, same brother, Psalms 145:20. The Lord, Yahweh shall preserve all them that love him, but all the wicked will he destroy. Let's see, same brother, Zephaniah 3:1. Woe to her that is filthy and polluted, to the oppressing city. Destruction. All right, destruction to Merkabah and Great. That filthy and polluted and oppressing city. All right, same brother, Prince Yahweh. Proverbs 15:25. The Lord Yahweh Shah will destroy the house of the proud, but will establish the border of the widow. All right, going to the nation of Israel. All right, the tribes. On this side, the elect. All right. Psalms 5 verse 6. Thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing. The Lord will abhor the bloody and deceitful man. Proverbs 12:22. Lying lips are abomination to the Lord Yahweh Shai, but they that deal truthfully are his delight. Con. Yeah. I'll end with this one. Hey, the water Akim for the precepts, the water for tuning in. It's Prince Yahweh 8, Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 5 and 6. Thus saith Yahweh power and evil. All right, bad time. You break down that word evil, bad times. All right, eve for time or evening, ill, bad. All right, and only evil behold is come. An end is come, the end is come, and watch for thee, behold, it is come. All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get that one from the same brother, Prince Yahweh. Psalms 124, verse 8. Our help is in the name of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem El-Shai, who made heaven and earth. All right, and hey, the creator of all things, Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, hey, that's where our hope lies, So brothers always bring it out, as for me and my household, and your house starts with you first and foremost. We ain't, we can't really, do much about everybody else, but brothers have children and whatnot. Hey, Lord have mercy on you. Hey, Lord willing, have mercy on your seed as well. But it's for our family, a woman, our mothers, whatever. At the end of the day, hey, we just gotta be grateful and humble. If we be part of that elect, if we make it, we can't really, worry about everybody else, because it like say, if they are the seed of Israel, the house of Israel, hey, they gonna come back, in the kingdom. All right, so with that, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Hashai, Ba'ashem